How do your values and beliefs influence your financial decisions? My values and beliefs are at the core of everything that I do. After 13 years in the industry and obtaining my certification as a certified financial planner and chartered investment manager, it became evident to me that combining financial planning and investment management in one person is virtually impossible without compromising either client's financial plan or their investment returns. Hi, my name is Lena, and I'm the owner at Sapling Financial Planning. Although we have the knowledge to serve many communities across Canada as we are a virtual financial planning office, our focus is on working on incorporated health and wellness professionals, as well as women that have been recently divorced, widowed, or are considering separation from their spouses. Sapling Financial Planning was formed because we believe that our clients can be best served when you separate your financial planning fee from the product. Your general practitioner is much like your financial planner. You will go to your doctor and he or she will identify the areas that you need help with, whether you need to be referred out to a neurologist or massage therapist. I, as your financial advisor, can refer you out to an investment advisor whose job and expertise lies only in investment management. As a certified financial planner, I'm going to identify your goals and objectives, and I'm going to identify the professionals that will help you to achieve these goals. I believe that fee-for-service financial planning provides advantage in the areas of focus, objectivity, cost transparency, and education. When you put your financial planning and investment management in the same hands, you risk getting less than the best in one or both areas. The advisor may unconsciously prioritize the service they perceive as more lucrative. This can leave your financial planning underserved and lacking the depth and breadth of advice you require. Paying for financial planning services ensures that you get objective financial advice. When you separate your investment planning from your financial planning services, quite often the cost savings can add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. I use the financial planning process as an opportunity to educate and empower my clients to take charge of their finances, to be actively engaged in the planning and investment management process. When we first meet, we focus on getting to know who you are so that we can create a financial plan that can align your goals, values, aspirations with the actions that you take. The areas of focus for you may be retirement planning, kids' education planning, protection planning such as disability, critical illness, life insurance. Of course, financial planning doesn't always have to be grim. What about the fun things you like to do? That's what we do. We help you to find the balance. Let's plan to make sure that what you love doing today is sustainable tomorrow and into your retirement. Conquest financial planning software is fundamental to our practice. It uses artificial intelligence to not only project out your taxes until your final estate, but to also show you how one financial decision can ripple across all of your financial planning areas and into retirement. So let's use our sample clients, Bill and Susan Adams. This is their dashboard. I would like to show you the amount of information and details that we are required to build out a financial plan. The plan assumptions show the inflation rate, it shows your current investment planning or financial planning fee. In their case, they're paying the 1.35% fee that combines the financial planning and investment management plus a small management expense ratio on top of that. Then we go through starting tax values. We need to know the information about your RRSP contribution limit, your TFSA contribution limit, as well as the RESP unused contribution room. Then we need to have an understanding of the income, the different types of accounts you have and what they're invested in, as well as your pension, We need to have an understanding of your budget. That's absolutely crucial because what you're spending now is going to dictate what you're going to be spending in your retirement. And if you go through expenses, you see that we're planning different life stages for retirement, such as go-go, slow-go, no-go, and our plan alternative also factors in the long-term care cost. Those are some of the goals that Bill and Susan identified are important: retirement goal, education goal, cash reserve, major expense, which is their trip to Greece to celebrate their retirement, and their legacy goal. Let's go through the planning and see how that looks like. So you see that those are all the different goals, and you see that they have been 100% achieved. If you click onto the retirement, we have 10 different strategies that have been identified to help them to achieve these goals. And it's important that, yes, the financial planning software will solve for these strategies, but these strategies are only as good as the financial planner who is evaluating and recommending them. My 13 years of industry experience have really helped me to be able to navigate through the assumptions and through the different case scenarios to critically evaluate what's truly in client's best interest. Family is my number one priority, and it heavily influences how I allocate my time and resources. Community is another important value that I carry. For this reason, I'm very passionate about helping women through difficult times, such as trying to flee abusive relationships but not having financial resources to be able to do so. I help them, I educate them, and once they gain the financial literacy, they are empowered to make the most difficult decisions and perhaps the best ones in their life. I always use this analogy with my children. When my oldest is asking why I'm dedicating more time and attention to the younger one, I make him look outside. I planted baby trees and I have mature trees. And I say, sweetheart, I love you just the same. The difference is that baby tree has everything that it needs to grow, but it needs the nurturing environment to be able to truly flourish into a tree that is just next to it. It's not that our bigger clients, more successful clients don't need the attention, they just don't need as much attention that our smaller clients that are going through really tough time, like having children and having to manage their budget and having to set the money aside for their retirement, for children education, pay the mortgage during the rising interest rate. This is what's really challenging for families that are growing, and they need a lot of help and support around such areas. My ideal clients are those that don't have a clear path. They don't really understand how what they do today will impact them tomorrow, but they're also keen on learning, and they're keen on being involved and being a co-creator of their financial plan rather than a passive participator. This place is important to me. After COVID, I realized that I needed a quieter environment to basically understand myself, what my values and beliefs are, what am I trying to teach my children. So every time I need grounding, I come to this beach to reconnect, re-energize, and to gain the creativity to be able to help you on your financial journey.